they actually follow rules. The first thing is they follow rules all the time.
So discipline.
And discipline is extremely, this one, time management is very, very good for them. If they say a time, it's actually on time or before time. So in India, to some extent, we still have to learn how to keep time, how to be disciplined in what we do. We are innovators, we think, but sometimes we also innovate too much. What need to be done, we'll say, why not this way? ऐसे भी कर सकता है ना. So that kind of a thinking, in Chinese you say do this way, this is the way they do. So everything is documented, SOP followed, and people do that. It's, of course, it came from Germany and Japan and all that did that, but Chinese followed that. So in India, I think, as you say, another problem is, while obviously we have to start like they used to, the Chinese copy. That's how they started. Anybody, whether Japanese used to do in many years back.
Correct.
But it starts with the manufacturing is getting somebody else's technology and doing it better. But in the process, you innovate.
Right.
So without having manufacturing, innovation does not happen. So if we think that we will only innovate and do not manufacture what others have done, I think this is a process of doing Me Too stuff first and getting into cutting edge and going into absolute invention. So I think this is US has gone through, Japan has gone through, Germany has gone through, now Chinese are going through. In medical device, pharma, for example, we from manufacturing hub, we are becoming innovation. There are so many things happening in biopharma and other place. I'm sure medical device will also have its time in which we'll start become real inventors and innovators. Actually, invention, we think there's startups. Of course, startups get ideas, and they will start doing prototyping or something. But for them to scale and make that idea to big scale is not possible. You need a lot of support from. This is where I think this whole the M&A world. If the Indian companies are not even merged in medical device, like in pharma, at least some big mergers happened. Those days, Ranbaxy, Sun Pharma, all that happened. In medical device, I don't think Indian companies are collaborating themselves. If you look at Europe, US, Japan, or to even take now China, there's a lot of back-end collaboration happening that actually leads to scale. In India, competition becomes, there's one with the mushroom, so everybody becomes smaller. In the bargain, there's no clear concentrated effort on scale, which sometimes government supports a lot in China in terms of both scaling and also consolidating. So but that's important. I think that's a step we are all looking forward in medical device. The scale is important for invention.
Right.
Because when you have nothing to eat, you can't talk about going to a cafe. So you need to have something first. That's the problem. I think we have intelligent minds, but collaboration and partnership to some extent is missing.
Right.
And I think people have to come together and start putting all the resources in one basket and come up more stronger. So I think that is a typical, in India it takes longer time because it's not a government supported initiative. The industry has to find itself, like in China and other countries, they themselves really felicitate consolidation.
Absolutely.
So that's something which we have to see in this industry. If that will give scale, and larger the scale, bigger will be the invention in innovation.